I'm feeling like.
Hey everyone, I know that yesterday the Mad Moon Riot for Gorilla came out, so in celebration of that coming out and their 3-song EP, which there will be a link to in the description bar below, I thought I'd recreate the jungle look that Mia has in the video. So if you guys look in the video, Mia has this beautiful poison ivy, Georgette of the jungle type of look, so I wanted to recreate it for you guys. And this is also really great if you're going for Halloween as a fairy or if you're going as poison ivy. So hopefully you guys like it, and let's go make ourselves look like we're in the jungle. So let's go bang bang gorilla and get started with this makeup tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face using the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer, and this stuff is probably my favorite thing in the entire world. It has gold flecks, it has collagen, it has cantaloupe in it. It really helps tighten your skin and makes everything stick really close to your face without having to fall off no matter how hard you're rocking. Then I'm going to go over it with my Besame Cosmetics Soufflé Foundation in the color True Beige. You don't need a whole lot of this. I like this foundation because you don't need a whole lot and because it doesn't clog up my pores, which is really nice. I just kind of go over my problem spots and then buff it out. And this actually does make me feel like I look straight up airbrush. I love Besame Cosmetics, especially their foundation. It's probably my new favorite thing. Then I'm going to go in with the Hula bronzer and a small shadow brush and contour a little bit of my cheekbones and my nose, as well as a little bit of my temples. Now the reason I'm doing this is that it gives my face a little bit more dimension, because not all of us can have amazing cheekbones like Mia swear. So, and then I'm just going to buff this out. Then I'm going to take this Jade Sahara bronzer and go all over my face so I have this fresh from the jungle glow, as I like to say. Then taking my NYX eyeshadow base in white. This is where you're going to have to be a little bit more opulent than normally. You're going to go over your eyelid, above your brow bone, and a little bit underneath your eye, and extend it out even towards your temples a little bit, because we are going to be covering a lot of that area with shadow, and this way it won't fall out as much and it will really stick and pop because it is a white base. Then going in using this Apricot Cream Rouge from Besame Cosmetics, I'm just going to tap, tap, tap right on my cheeks and then buff it in with a blush brush. And this gives my cheeks a little bit of a flush that will be covered underneath with just a little bit of the Sahara bronzer again, and then a quick little highlighter I have from M Cosmetics, I think it is, which is the Michelle Phan one, and it's just a little bit to kind of give me a little bit more glow. Then taking this Jade Green loose pigment from NYX, which is one of my new favorite things, I'm going to go a little bit underneath your lower lash line. Now, this is going to seem crazy, but you are going to be going over so much of your eye area that you're going to have to do that a couple of times over the course of this entire thing. So you go underneath your lower lash line, you're going to go over your entire lid, extend it out a little bit, and you're going to go above your brow bone. Now, it seems crazy, but you gotta remember, Mia is a jungle princess in the scene, essentially. So we gotta match the makeup for her jungle princess queen likeness. So, and I really do like loose pigments. I'm probably gonna start getting more of them. And then I just took a fan brush to kind of help make sure that it was all nice and even and a little bit more spread out. Then taking this number 7 green eyeshadow from Sephora, I think it's called Walk in the Park or Spring in the Park. I'm going to go and do my outer V. I'm going to do a little bit closer to my temples. And then using this matte black eyeshadow from NYX, this is where you're going to go on your entire eyelid. You don't want to go super, super heavy because you don't want it to be like black, but you want it to have a nice heavy hand so that it will darken it definitely. It won't necessarily come out hunter green, and it will still look black without looking like you have 2 black eyes. And then just clean out all of the fallout. And then I went back in with more of the Sephora green and did more of my lower lash line. And then I just kind of buffed it in a little bit to kind of clean up the edges, make it look not super crazy, but I wanted to clean that up a little bit. And then I kept on going over it with not only the NYX, but also the Sephora. And then for my brows, I just used on that brown shadow from NYX, one of my favorites. I didn't want to do a super heavy brow for this because it's not a super heavy brow look. And then using my NARS Copacabana, which is in such gross shape, I'm not going to show you a photo of it, obviously. I just went and did a extra highlight on the top of my cheekbones, down the tip of my nose as well, and then took my fan brush and kind of really buffed that down and brushed it out, so it really gave me a swooping highlight look. And I love this Copacabana. It's one of my favorite NARS multiples by far. So just brush it down a little bit, made sure everything was nice and blended out. Now this is where things got a little crazy. First I decided to curl my lashes, and I did decide to do some extra false lashes. Now this is a pain in the butt to do, but first start off with doing your mascaras. So I use two mascaras. I use the 1930s mascara from Besame Cosmetics, and then I use the Bad Gal Lash from Benefit. Then going over my lash line, I used my Gunmetal Liquid Crystal Liner from NYX, and then this beautiful silver from a Kat Von D palette. And then to do the 3 black lines that kind of extend from the silver eyeliner, I used the Besame Cake Mascara in black, and then just using a tight line from my CoverGirl eyeliner, I just did my tight line and my waterline because it's a staple and something you need to do. Then going in using the Besame Cosmetics Violet Brightening Powder, I added a little bit more brightness to my upper cheekbones to give my eyes that extra amount of pop and luminosity. Went back with that Kelly Green from Sephora, did my under eyes a little bit more to make them pop. Then did my Besame Compact as my kind of setting powder, and I love this thing. It's just amazing, and it perfectly sets everything. Then my lips were a duo of Dusty Rose from Besame Cosmetics and OCC's Lip Tar in Anime. You don't need a lot of this, just a couple dots on your entire lip, and then just using a lip brush to really fill out the entire lips. And there you guys have it, your beautiful Mia Von Glitz inspired look. And I really wanted to make sure that the lips popped because you don't want this to come off while you're eating a banana. So there you guys have it, the Mia Von Glitz Gorilla Jungle look. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to check out Mad Moon Riot's EP and the video for Gorilla. All the proceeds from the EP are going towards charity, so that's really awesome. Then don't forget to give this video a nice big thumbs up. Let me know if you guys recreate the look yourself. Send me a picture on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or Tumblr, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!